What it do, what it do, what it do. It's your boy Big Vol Opinion back with another live video. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that share button. And most importantly, make sure you sub to the channel. Turn on that post notification bell so that you be notified each and every time that your boy Big Vol is going live, man. With that being said, let's get into this intro. Welcome to Big Vol Opinion. Moderators, with my permission, any negativity in the chat should be hidden from this channel. This channel is a negativity-free channel, drama-free channel, and we are here to push the message out. We will not be distracted. So with my permission, any negativity in the chat should be hidden from this channel. Welcome to Big Vol Opinion Platform.
There's haters. I don't have a message. I don't take my time to respond and to defend myself. Why would I do that? I'm giving you a microphone if I'm doing that. I'm giving you solace that you're in my life. I don't care. I really don't. So if it's been that way all my life, you would think that I'm used to it. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this, and I keep going. So I'm good with that, man. I'm good with that. This is a comfortable place for me.
And I just really want people to know I appreciate anybody that's helping me. I appreciate anybody that's helping me. A lot of people have been there for me. I just don't want people going back and forth, being mad at each other because one person did this for me and another person did that for me. That's what the devil wants. He wants to cause confusion. That's what these people want. They want to cause confusion. And confusion ain't gonna do nothing but keep me in here. But the real thing here, lifetime, as far as quick on lifetime, as far as lifetime is concerned, there are real people, real women out here really being abused, really missing. They're really missing. They're really chained up in basements. I've been in here 4 years. I haven't seen one person that was ever chained up in a basement come forth for anything. But I tell you one thing, before Lifetime came out, I was minding my business. I was in the studio. I was working with celebrities. I had tours. But when Lifetime came out, all of that went away. Meaning, before Lifetime came out, I had no charges pending against me. Nobody had went to a radio station or had went to, a police station. It took a year to put together Lifetime. If all of the things they said I did on Lifetime were true, it only take a minute to go to a police station. But when there's a crime committed, you don't go make a movie on it. You go to the police station. Nobody had done that.
What it do, what it do, what it do, what it do, what it do. It's your boy Big Vol Opinion, man, back with another live video. And today, man, the streets is hot. The streets is hot. Not just hot, the streets are blazing. The streets is on fire, man. The streets are on fire right now. It's a lot going on, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat right now. You know, that's here. You know, fix my crown a little bit. Yeah, shout out to the chat, man. Everybody that's here right now. As y'all see, it's a state of the culture today, man. It's a state of the culture, man. So much going on in the black culture right now. In the black community, man. We got Mike Epps, we got Shannon Sharpe, we got Corey Holcomb, we got Ice Cube. I mean, man, come on, man. And to touch on this, the Ice Cube situation, you know, to hear Ice Cube come out and talk about some things with elite members, you know, in Hollywood, you know, it's just like, you know, it's one of those things. When you ask yourself, like, damn, like when you hear people, you know, when they heard Cat Williams say something, everybody say, oh, he a hater. You know what I'm saying? They heard Monique say something, they say, oh, she washed up, this, that, and there, she ain't funny, she just blaming. You know, so when I heard Cube say something, you know what I'm saying, towards the same people, like Oprah and some of these gatekeepers, it's like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? When do we start to really take these allegations serious? You know what I'm saying? At what point do we look at this and say it might have some validity to it versus just calling somebody a hater? See, that's the easiest way to address something, is to say somebody's a hater. It's easy to say that someone's a hater. It's easy to say that, oh, somebody, you know, they just trying to get relevant. You know, that's the easy way of doing things. You know, so well, Shannon Sharpe had, and this, I mean, isn't it I just want to know y'all opinion. I just want y'all opinion. Why do y'all feel like Shannon Sharpe addressed Mike Epps and didn't address Corey Holcomb? I want y'all to think about that. I want y'all to just think about that. Why did Shannon Sharpe address Mike Epps, but he didn't address Corey Holcomb? We know Corey Holcomb has been very vocal about his stance or how he feel about Shannon Sharpe. But Shannon Sharpe felt the need to address Mike Epps. So, man, we about to get started, man. I see we got about 10 people in here, but we about to get started, man. I ain't got a lot of time. I don't like to come on here and be all drawn out and shit like that. I like to come on and get it in and get it over with. What up, Lil Mac? All right. What's up, Jake? What's good with it? What's good? Yeah. Let's get it, man. So we're gonna visit Shannon Sharpe and what he's got going on up here. Let's see what's going on up here. All right.
Mention my name again.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put the DM. And I don't like doing this.
Yeah.
But you're lying. See, and I don't care about all that other stuff. You can say I'm gay, and you can say I don't care about that because I won't chase a lie, but I won't let you lie on my name.
Okay, so that's the intro in today's video. In today's video, we will be talking about Shannon Sharpe going at Mike Epps in response to what Mike Epps said about Shannon Sharpe. If you missed what Mike Epps has said about Shannon Sharpe, let's go back and check out that clip right here. Here's the video.
That nigga Shannon Sharpe called me trying to do an interview. I said, no, Medea, I ain't doing no interview. So you can sit across from me and look at my balls. I'll sit down, nigga. Thought he was going to attack Cat, that nigga there. Nigga shit is called Shay Shay. The nigga's telling you. Put a wig on that nigga, tell me if that ain't motherfucking Medea's sister, nigga. They exposing every motherfucking body.
Okay, so Mike Epps hit the stage. He had threw some shade at Shannon Sharpe, and Shannon Sharpe had to call him out for lying about what he said on stage. So let's check out the full clip of what Shannon Sharpe had to say in response to Mike Epps going at him. Let's check out the clip right here. Here's a video. Before I highlight the clip, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, guys. That really does help support the YouTube channel. Hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe up as well. Let's check out the clip right here.
And this one, I'm gonna fire this shot over your head, mofo, and you will know exactly who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Mention my name again.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put the DMs. And I don't like doing this.
Yeah.
But you're lying. See, and I don't care about all that other stuff. You can say I'm gay, and you can say I don't care about that because I won't chase a lie, but I won't let you lie on my name.
Yeah.
Now you can say all that other stuff. I can deal with that. I heard that 1,000 times.
Yes,
just like everybody jumping in the chat talking about, oh, he don't like number white women.
Right.
I done dated a lot of different races.
Yeah. Hey, listen, you like Skittles now. You eat every color. Come on, talk to me now.
No, I don't eat. I don't eat or suck. They all do all that.
You know what I mean? That's why I said Skittles. Skittles. Okay. Stay. I'm with you.
You know, I look at Ocho. I'm telling you this.
But man, when I tell y'all, it's gonna be Mike Epps, man. Now we finna go listen to what Mike Epps had to say in response to Shannon Sharpe saying, you know what I'm saying, when you mention my name is when you cross the line. He said, I'm not gonna chase a lie, but when you disrespect my name is when you cross the line. What up, JoJo? So let's listen to what Mike Epps had to say in response to Shannon.
If you paid more than $15 on tax.
Wait a minute. Now I know Shay Shay. I don't know what grown ass man got a name named Shay Shay, but I know this grown man is not mad at me. So many people talk crazy about you. They was on Saturday Night Live talking about you, imitating you, but now you want to fight me? Now, I'm not gonna lie. I did DM you to get on the show. But I DM'd you to get on the show because you brought my name up when you were sitting there with Cat. He was trying to get him to talk crazy about me, but he didn't. Okay? Now, second of all, talking about pulling up on me. You're going to be an all-star. I'm going to be at the all-star in my hometown. And I'm going to see you. All right? I'm going to see you, brother. And I'm just letting you know, I don't be doing no fighting lately. I don't do no fighting. So, you know, there's only one other option. If you don't fight, you do blank. And Ocho, you shut up and go get some eyebrows. You looking like a whole milk dud sitting there agitating. We watched the white boy kick your ass on TV. So you shut up. And Shay, you did look like Medea sitting there. You was looking zesty. I'm not saying you gay, but you was looking zesty. You look like Big Frida sitting there. You need to take them tight ass shirts off with the muscles. And that's it.
Mike Epps say, I'm not saying you're gay, but you was sitting there looking zesty. But you hear what Mike Epps told, Shannon Sharpe, he came at Mike Epps the way he came at Mike Epps. You know, and Mike Epps let him know, you know, look, man, I ain't finna be doing no fighting. You talking about pulling up on me during the All-Star weekend, which is in Indianapolis. I'm letting you know, I ain't finna be doing no fighting. He said, I got that. Hey, JoJo, Mike Epps hit Shannon with the Keefe D. Y'all remember when Keefe D, when Art of Dialogue told Keefe D, you know, Mike Tyson was looking for him. And Keefe D was like, hold on, let me turn this camera on. And Art of Dialogue told Keefe D, you know, Mike Tyson looking for you. And Keefe D told Art of Dialogue, he said, shit, all I gotta do is get that. So Mike Epps, no, Shannon say he gonna pull up on Mike. Shannon say he gonna pull up on Mike Epps. Mike Epps told him, look, man, I'm too old to be doing all that fighting. All I'm gonna do is get that you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'll put that in you. You know what I'm saying? Let you feel some of that. Your ass too big to be fighting, but I will put that motherfucking lead in your ass, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, these people crazy. But like I told y'all, that's not my problem. That's not my problem here. Now, why would Shannon go after Mike Epps? But listen to what Corey Holcomb had to say about Shannon. Why didn't he check Corey Holcomb? Why didn't he put Corey Holcomb in his place? See, it's different in these comics out here.
Shay, oh, Taylor Swift running circles around Beyonce.
JoJo, what I told you the other night, Joe, that he shot his ass. Now, I'm not a Beyonce fan. I'm not a beehiver. I know some songs or something they had, Destiny Child. But when Shannon Sharpe sat on his platform and said that Taylor Swift was running circles around Beyonce and that Beyonce don't move the needle like Taylor Swift, I'm like, man, dude, fucking Shannon Sharpe know who Beyonce, you know, do he know about the Beehive? I'm asking, do he know about the Beehive? You know what I'm saying? For him to say that Taylor Swift is running circles around, Beyonce don't move the needle like Taylor Swift, man, come on, Shannon Sharpe. At the end of the day, bro, we understand you got a job to do, but man, when it comes to your own people, my brother, man, it's just certain things that you don't say. You don't allow, for you to sit up there and just down one of our greatest black female entertainers when it comes to performing and say she don't move the needle like Taylor Swift, man, Shannon Sharpe, that's crazy, bro. And I listen to Club Shay Shay, man. I like Shannon Sharpe. He was, looked at as the world America's uncle. You know what I'm saying? You know how they give you like the Dallas Cowboys is America's team. You got Shannon Sharpe, that's America's uncle. Uncle Shay Shay, you know what I'm saying? All on ESPN, smoking Black and Mild, got his cognac, everything, you know what I'm saying? Everybody look up Uncle Shay Shay, but now, Shannon Sharpe, since you have evolved, it seems like now you're just trying to step on people that look like you. Now that you have evolved, now you're trying to step on people who look like you. You got to look at this shit and what it does. It would be like me, evolving into somebody and not giving, and not having the respect for the ones who paved the way. Shannon Sharpe, you're not going to look back in history and look at people who came in the Hall of Fame before you got into the Hall of Fame and say, oh, those players weren't good. They weren't as good as me, this, that, and the third. Because guess what? Those players are in the Hall of Fame. It's an honor to make it there. What Beyonce does as a performer, entertainer, it's second to none. I've heard about the Beehive. I've heard about Beyonce concert ticket costs. You know what I'm saying? As soon as she dropped dates, they sold out. right away. So when you say Beyonce don't move the needle like Taylor Swift, you also forgot to mention that Beyonce not out here seeking attention like a Taylor Swift is. You don't see Beyonce out here all on social media. At every game, they steady putting the spotlight on them. Every time you see Jay-Z, you don't see Beyonce. Every time you see Jay-Z, you don't see Beyonce. Beyonce is not out here seeking attention or validation from the media or anyone in that matter. Beyonce, no, all she gotta do is say she going on tour. Drop her dates and they sold out right away. For you to say that she don't move the needle like Taylor Swift, come on, man. Then you sit here, they want Travis Kelce. You know, they called the ball fade the Travis Kelce fade. Come on, man. What the fuck really going on? But what else Corey Holcomb had to say about Shannon Sharpe? Let's listen, man.
Your boss made you say that, didn't it? Your boss. B-O-T-H-S. Both. Yeah, a lot of fruit booties came on your podcast. That's going to come out soon. Through 5150. Ain't no coincidence you have a lot of fruit booties you interview. Dog, the streets' eyes is wide open, man. I'm telling you, you ain't fooling nobody. Shay. Skip. You going through a change. You better go ahead and tell the truth about who you are, Club Shay. Let it be known. I bet you wouldn't answer this question. Have you ever had sex with a man? You know what he gonna say? What do you call sex?
Sharpe season. No bouquet, man.
Only one yucking is Shay. Shay, oh, Taylor Swift running circles around Beyonce. Yo,
man. And what you're about to see is this is something from a couple months back, and they were calling out Shannon Sharpe and saying that he inappropriately touched his daughter. Let's look at this. Let's take a look at this.
I did it all for you guys. You, your brother, your other sister. I love you more than words can say. I love you. Skip Bayless. I appreciate you, man.
I love you, man.
I did it all for you guys. You, your brother, your other sister. I love you more than words can say. I love you. Skip Bayless. I appreciate you, man.
I love you, man.
I did it all for you guys. You, your brother, your other sister. I love you more than words can say. I love you. Skip Bayless. I appreciate you, man.
I love you, man.
So now they are talking about this with Shannon Sharpe. They're trying to make this, they're trying to exploit him for, they saying the way that he hugged his daughter was inappropriate. This is how they set you up to tear you down. This is how they build up things to come back on you once you got too far ahead. And, you know, they want to humble you. They want to bring you back down. They want to put you back in your place. See, these people sit back and they dig up shit. I mean, they dig up shit from I don't know when to try to bring it back so they can come back and bring it back up. You know, when it's time for when they done using you, you know, it's time to tear you down. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Much Love, aka Deb? What's going on, Nisimo? What's up, Sippin'? Sippin' say Taylor Swift have more people. Her concerts is doing better than Beyonce. That's facts. Well, the thing about a concert, and when you look at it like that, you know, and for us to look at it, how many people have seen a Beyonce concert that wasn't sold out? How many people have seen a Beyonce concert that wasn't sold out? How many of us have seen Beyonce out here utilizing social media as far as being in the media? You know what I'm saying? How do you see? Do we really understand if Beyonce wanted to gain more traction to herself? Because the thing about it is Taylor Swift, man, she's still young, she's still fresh in the game, she's still working. But for what Beyonce has done throughout her career, and to still be able to sell out shows, I mean, you just got to tilt your hat to it. Now, if Beyonce was still actively in the game, doing what Taylor Swift does, you know what I'm saying? Taylor Swift alone by her, you know, of course, Taylor Swift was big before Travis Kelce, but now that she's got with Travis Kelce, she's added a whole nother, you know, dimension to her celebrity. You know what I'm saying? Every football game come on with Kansas City Chiefs, they showing Taylor Swift at least 10 times a game. They showing Taylor Swift at least 10 times a game. You get what I'm saying? So when we look at this, when we look at a Beyonce, just imagine if Beyonce was on TikTok and Instagram and, you know, all these different social media outlets, utilizing them, you know, like other people do utilize them, you know, going viral. You know, you don't see Beyonce everywhere you see Jay-Z. You get what I'm saying? But to down, and my whole purpose of this, I'm not one to come and try to compare the two. But what my point is, you don't have to down one person to big up the next person. And at the end of the day, I'm never gonna down my own people. I'm never gonna down my own people to uplift another race of people. To me, that's called ass kissing. I don't care how nobody look at it. I don't care how you look at it. I'm not going to down my own people to uplift the race of another person. No, I'm not. A lot of times, oftentimes, we have these conversations. You never hear people say Michael Jackson wasn't shit, so that makes R. Kelly the GOAT. No, we don't never take away from Michael Jackson to praise R. Kelly for what he put into the music industry. We never take away from Mike. We never take away from Prince. We don't take away from our grace to uplift another individual. So why, when it comes to Beyonce and Taylor Swift, we got to say, well, Beyonce don't move the needle like Taylor Swift. Beyonce does good. And like I say, I'm not a fan of the Beehive. But I haven't heard a concert that Beyonce did not sell out before she went on tour. And see, Love Live Here, they don't take away from R. Kelly. What they do to try to uplift Usher, they try not to mention. They purposely leave him out. They don't say he ain't done the work. They don't say he don't have the catalog. They purposely don't mention him for that reason. See, it's a difference. It's a difference. And it's a thin difference. It's a thin difference in the lining. See, they can say, Usher, you the king of R&B, but they only say that because they never mention. They don't mention. They don't say R. Kelly ain't put in the work. They don't say he don't have the catalog. They don't say he can't compare. They just don't mention. But when you mention a Beyonce don't move the needle, that's a problem with me. I think Beyonce does well for the work that for the amount of time she's been in the game and for the amount of work she's put out. For her not to be dropping albums as consistently as she once did, and for her to still be able to sell out a show 20 plus years in the game, not sell out a show, sell out a tour 20 plus years in the game. You should hear people talking about last year. I heard guys in the barbershop talking about how much they had to spend to get their girl a ticket to the Beyonce concert, and these were nosebleed tickets. These were nosebleed tickets they were paying $300 and $400 for. Much love say people need to stop throwing stones. Do these people realize they are a reflection of our culture? It is sad that some of you will tear our brother and sister down. Other cultures don't do this. Exactly. And that's why Taylor Swift has the support that she's have. That's why Taylor Swift fan base is the way that it is. It's because you're not going to hear her culture of people that she come from going against her. Even if they don't like the music she put out, they still going to support it because she looks like them. You see what I'm saying? Right, Nisimo. See, that's how. See, when they talk about the greatest R&B performer or greatest R&B of all time, they just purposely leave. They purposely leave R. Kelly out of the conversation or don't mention him, but they can't take away what he's done. They've never said that Usher, man, R. Kelly, he ain't got the catalog like you. They never said Usher, man, R. Kelly ain't put in the work like you. They never said Usher, R. Kelly can't perform like you. They never said Usher, R. Kelly don't move the needle like you. They've never said that. They just say Usher is the king of R&B. You get what I'm saying? That's the difference. That's the difference between Shannon Sharpe saying Beyonce don't move the needle like Taylor Swift versus them just saying, Usher, you the king of R&B. Not Usher, R. Kelly can't touch you. You get the difference? We the people know who the real king of R&B. We the people know that none of these guys have the body of work that Robert Kelly has. And I'm going to tell you a reason why Shannon Sharpe is not going to go out on a limb and say, well, then Usher, they say R. Kelly the GOAT, right? Shannon Sharpe don't have the permission to mention someone like Robert Kelly. Shannon Sharpe don't have the permission. And you be like, well, Big Vi, why you say that? Now, y'all heard Shannon Sharpe just talk all that shit to Mike Epps, right? Now, look at this. Shannon Sharpe posts, and at the real Mike Epps have decided to have a man-to-man conversation in Indy at NBA All-Star Weekend to discuss our differences. We both realized this situation should have been handled differently. I apologize to fam, friends, loved ones, and my fans. Club Shay Shay. You don't come out and say that what you will do to a person. You don't come out and make threats to a person about what you will do and then turn around and issue an apology. This is what happened. See, last night when he came out and responded to Mike Epps and said what he said about Mike Epps, he meant that. He meant what he said last night when he came out and responded to Mike Epps. He meant every word of it. But at the end of the day, when you don't have creative control over your platform, you have to come back and issue these type of statements. You have to come back and issue these type of statements when you don't have creative control over your platform. When you don't control what you say and what you shouldn't say. Moving right along. So, how many of you all are familiar with Tucker Carlson? So I came across something the other day because I was listening at some things that Monique had to say, and what she had to say about Gayle, what she had to say about pertaining to Gayle, pertaining to Oprah, and other people that we call or they have listed as gatekeepers. But I came across something with Tucker Carlson did an interview with Ice Cube, and I want y'all to check this out. Most definitely, Shamika, because you gotta understand that when you come out and make threats about what you're gonna do to a person, and you going to Indy, which is Mike Epps' hometown, and you saying when you see Mike Epps, what you gonna do, you gotta understand. Did you pay attention to the Super Bowl when Club Shay Shay, when they went to Las Vegas, they had sets. They had stages. They had stages set up in Las Vegas for Club Shay Shay when they got there. They had sets set up for Club Shay Shay and Unc and Ocho when they got there. See, now it's All-Star Weekend in Indy, which is Mike Epps' stomping grounds. And you done said that when you see this man, what you gonna do to him? That's bad for business. That's bad for business. We don't need you going to Indy. It's All-Star Weekend, and you see Mike Epps, and you decide you want to confront him or check him, and shit go however it would go. But that's not good for business for you to come out and threaten someone. That's not a good look for the brand. That's not a good look for the brand. So, Shannon, we need for you to go out and issue an apology, because that's not a good look for what we're trying to do. Do you think Shannon Sharpe wanted to apologize? I watch Club Shay Shay every night. I watch Unc and Ocho on the nightcap. When you saw Shannon talking to Mike Epps the way that what he was saying last night, he meant every word he said. No, Shamika, what happened was Mike Epps, he was making jokes about when Cat Williams came on Club Shay Shay. He was making jokes just like Corey Holcomb said what he said, just like a lot of other comedians said what they said about the interview. But he chose to address Mike Epps not because of the accusations that Mike Epps was making. He say he had to check Mike Epps only because Mike Epps said that Shannon Sharpe DM'd him to be on the show and he declined. Well, Mike Epps came out and corrected that and said, no, Shannon didn't. Shannon did not DM me to be on the show. I DM'd him because of a statement that Cat made, and Shannon Shaw was trying to interject Mike Epps into the statement. But Cat Williams didn't bite on it. He didn't speak on Mike Epps. So it's comedy, man. We got to look at this, man. I mean, these comedians have been talking about everything that goes on inside of our culture for years. That's what comedians have made their living off of, making jokes about shit that we see that go on around us. I mean, that's what we as people do. We make jokes about situations that we see that goes on around us. So what's the difference in Mike Epps making a joke than when Corey Holcomb made a joke? But you chose to say what you're going to do to Mike Epps, but you didn't say nothing to Corey Holcomb. See, we can't have that. That selectiveness is what bothers me. That selectiveness is what bothers me. If I'm going to have a problem with somebody speaking on my name, I'm going to have a problem with everybody speaking on my name. Not one person. I'm not going to address one person. If I ain't going to address everybody that's speaking on my name, I ain't finna address one person, because it's gonna look like you're picking out who you choose to address and who not to address. Everybody was making jokes about that interview with Cat Williams and Shannon Sharpe, but the only person he chose to address was Mike Epps. But then when the interview dropped, Mike Epps said it. He say, "Man, I wish Cat would have said my name. I wish Cat would have said my name, this, that, and third." He said, "Man, I'm about to go on tour. That would have helped me out." Mike Epps was making jokes about it. Now, how is it that you don't get mad about a man calling you a man talking about your sexuality, but you get mad because a man said you DM'd him and asked him to be on your show and he declined? I'll be more pissed off about you talking about my sexuality than you lying and saying that I DM'd you. I can prove that easy. But at the end of the day, see, we gotta get past the apologizing point. If you would have reached out to Mike Epps initially, you wouldn't even have to come out and issue a public apology. The same thing went on Undisputed with him and Skip. When Skip disrespected him, and he said what he had to say, and then they made him come out and apologize again. He had to come out and apologize on ESPN live on FS1 because a man disrespected him, and he chose to speak up and say something about it. But they say, "Well, we need you to go apologize." You got to come apologizing. You out here, Shannon Sharpe, apologizing to somebody who disrespected you publicly. That's why I try not to speak on a lot of things. I really try not to talk about things that I don't have any type of anything to back me up on. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be mindful. Shannon Sharpe, when you came out last night and said what you said, you didn't have to say that. You didn't have to come out and make those threats the way that you did. You could have reached out. You got cat number. Y'all people in the industry, all y'all got a way of getting in touch with somebody. If you and Mike was already DMing each other, you could have reached out to Mike Epps and said, hey, Mike, man, I heard you stand up. You said something in there I didn't like. You said that I reached out to you. We know that's a lie. I need you to go out and clean that up. But that ain't what he did. He came on his show and tried to make Mike Epps look like an ass. He came on there and made threats. We've seen that in this sector over here since we've been here 5 years. Shannon Sharpe came out and threatened Mike Epps to say, don't make me release the DMs. We've been dealing with that over here in this R. Kelly sector, man, for 5 years. You having conversations with people in private, in confidentiality, and then as soon as they get mad at you, they want to put y'all conversation on the stream. We done all seen this type of behavior before. People got each other's number, but they'd rather come out and cause a big commotion between you and them versus calling you saying, hey, I don't like the way that you did this. I don't understand why you did this or what was your purpose of doing that. But they'll come on their channel or come on their page and put all your messages up and say, you know, this, that, and the third, or whatever the situation may be. We've seen this type of stuff before. Let's not be a man when we already went too far. Let's be a man before it even get there. We don't have to get to this point to where, you know, we have to get here. Because at the end of the day, we have to look at it as we have to look at it. Everybody is not a, you know, people you can apologize until your eyes fall out, till your tears dry up. But if you done said something, you done something to someone, you can't apologize for everything. You can't apologize for everything. And that's something that my granddad used to tell me. My granddad used to always tell me, man, be mindful of how you speak. We gotta stop being so quick to speak. Especially right, Shamika. Right, Shamika, because Shamika, you know how it is. If me and you, if I got your number, Shamika, and I heard something, somebody on the street saying, somebody come to me and say, yeah, Big Vosh, Shamika was talking about you over here at X, Y, and Z. Yeah, she said you this, that, and the third. At the end of the day, Shamika, if I got your number, the most respectful thing would be for me to call you. Shamika, man, you know, somebody came back and told me you were saying this, that, and the third. But hey, if I come on my platform for the world to see me say, man, Shamika, a motherfucking lie, I ain't never did X, Y, and Z, that, you know what I'm saying? And then I come out publicly and embarrass you. Then as soon as I'm done embarrassing you, I come out the next day and say, I want to apologize to you. How that apology? How are you going to accept that apology? And I decide here and dragged you based off a lie. This is one that's a big issue, especially when it comes to our community. As soon as somebody come back and tell us something, we be gone. We ready to go. Head first. We ain't gonna even fact check it or nothing. We just, oh, motherfucker said what? Oh, okay. We ready to get active. But if I got your number and I really fuck with you and I really call you my sister, I call you my brother, I call you my uncle, I call you my guy, my boy. If somebody come back and tell me something, the first thing I'm supposed to do, I should do is call you versus bringing it to a social media platform for the world to see and for me to talk about what I'm going to do when I see you. Just to turn around and say, you know what, I apologize, all wrong. No. Once you disrespect me, fuck your apology. That's just me. Once you disrespect me, especially when you can contact me, I don't give a damn about your apology. So we're gonna look at something with Ice Cube here. Something that Ice Cube had to say. He did this interview with Tucker Carlson, and we're gonna check it out and listen at this, man. And I want y'all to what up, Malik? I want to hear y'all opinion on this.
We've built homes for new.
I have to go places from one. You know, it's like this. Talk to people.
You're going to take abuse for doing that. Like, why would you do that?
Because I think it's.
So why would you be doing this of all interviews? I mean, you could do an interview with anyone. You're doing an interview with me. Obviously, you're going to take abuse for doing that. Like, why would you do that?
Because I think it's silly not to talk to people. I think whether we agree or not,
right?
That has nothing to do with it. You know, it's like, this is what it's all about. Let's talk about it. Let's debate. And you know, I've been shut out.
Wait, that sounds like right-wing extremism and whataboutism.
But I've been shut out. You know, some platforms will not have me on.
Why?
They don't like that I'm.
Ice Cube said, I've been shut out. Tucker Carlson said, why would you come here and do the interview? He said, you could have went anywhere and did an interview. Ice Cube say, I've been shut out. Some platforms won't have me. Why is it that some platforms won't bring Ice Cube in?
You know, some platforms will not have me on.
Why?
They don't like that I'm, you know, an independent thinker. I'm not part of the herd. I'm not part of the go along to get along gang, so to speak. So, you know, I'm an outsider. And so, you know, I'm not part of the club. So I have to go places for one that I'm.
So now you got, I mean, how many people in the industry is it going to take for people to realize that there is an association? How many people that's going to have to come out and speak before people realize that this is a real thing? Every time some of our people come out and speak about this association or this club, first thing they want to say, oh, he washed up, oh, he ain't relevant no more, or she ain't got it, or she ain't funny, she just hating, her career over with, this, that, and the third. But it's a real thing as an association when you're talking about this industry.
So to speak. So, you know, I'm an outsider. And so, you know, I'm not part of the club. So I have to go places for one that I'm welcome, and where I can voice my opinion without somebody, you know, saying I'm a bad person and that they never want to have me on their platform again.
What platforms have banned you?
I've been, you know, I tried to go on The View. They didn't have me on The View.
Why?
Well, a few of the guests just really didn't like
The View. The View. Let's see what The View. Who operates The View? Who runs The View? Let's check it out. Let's look into this. Let's look into this. That's ABC. Okay. ABC owns The View. Barbara Walters on The View. And it's on ABC. Okay. Check it out. Barbara Walters.
Why? Well, a few of the guests just really didn't like where I was coming from. So, or a few of the hosts, I mean. So that's what I was told by the producers. You know,
The few of the hosts, not the owner, told him this. The host, he wasn't welcomed by the host, and he was told that by the producers. But however, he was told that he wasn't wanted there.
where I was coming from. So, or a few of the hosts, I mean. So that's what I was told by the producers. You know, I don't know if the producers was just copping out and using some of the hosts to not have me come on and explain myself, but
you'd be a good booking for them.
I've been on there before.
Yeah.
You know, it's just when I've became an independent thinker, when I've, I'm not, I don't follow their brand of politics, I guess.
But if you can't think for yourself, then you're not really free, are you?
No, you're not. You're not. But I've been excluded. I've been excluded on Oprah.
On Oprah?
On Oprah, yeah. I've been excluded. Yeah, man.
I would think you'd be the person Oprah.
What did he just say? What did he just say? What is it about our people, man? What is it about our people?
On
Oprah?
On Oprah, yeah. I've been excluded. Yeah, man.
I would think you'd be...
I've been excluded on Oprah,
On Oprah?
On Oprah, yeah. I've been excluded. Yeah, man.
I would think you'd be the person Oprah would want to promote. I mean, you grew up in South Central. You were successful at a young age. You have dignity. You say what you think. Like, I thought that was the goal.
Me too. I don't know what it is, but, several of my, I had a movie called Barbershop,
Yeah, I remember.
That I wasn't invited to participate with the cast. I produced a show called Black White, and it was a very controversial show. And once again, they had the whole cast on, but I wasn't invited. And so I don't know. I don't know what that's
on Oprah's show.
Yeah, so I don't know what that's.
But Oprah's obviously.
Now, wait a minute. He said we had Barbershop. The cast members was invited to Oprah's show, but he wasn't invited. Another show he did, he said that the cast was invited again, but he wasn't invited. We got to provoke thoughts in this thing, man. So what is it that's going on with this shit? Y'all hear what the man said, man.
Hey, we getting down to the nitty gritty on this one, ain't we?
Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah, man. We cooking, man.
Keep it cooking.
Be the person Oprah would want to promote. I mean, you grew up in South Central. You were successful at a young age. You have dignity. You say what you think. Like, I thought that was the goal.
Me too. I don't know what it is, but, several of my, I had a movie called Barbershop,
Yeah, I remember.
That I wasn't invited to participate with the cast. I produced a show called Black White, and it was It was a very controversial show. And once again, they had the whole cast on, but I wasn't invited. So I don't know.
If you've been waiting for another round of stimulus checks, then listen up.
On Oprah's show.
Yeah. So I don't. And once again, they had the whole cast on, but I wasn't invited. So I don't know.
On Oprah's show.
Yeah. So I don't know what that's.
But Oprah's obviously a saintly, godlike figure who's revered by all decent people. Why would she exclude you?
I really don't know. You know, that's something that I would love to find out. But I can't tell you, you know, if there's a single thing that I've done or said to her.
Have you noticed that it is more controversial to criticize Oprah than to burn the American flag?
Really?
Seems that way. I've never heard anybody criticize Oprah.
Derek, what you think about that statement right there?
You know what? How about this? It's more critical to, criticize any black woman than burning the American flag. How about that?
Hell no.
I said what I said. Shit. It is what it is.
Man.
Hey, he over here spitting some facts, man. This a new interview?
February the 5th.
Oh yeah, it's fresh. There wasn't nobody worried about this because they worry about Tucker Carlson and Putin. But hey, they need to be worried about yay.
But and I got here because people will say, well, Monique out here saying this about Oprah because X, Y, and Z. So the world makes it like the only person has something negative to say about Oprah is Monique.
No, Taraji.
They say, well, they washed up, or you know what I'm saying? Anytime you come out and speak about people like Oprah and these other, they want to say you the problem and not them.
Well, let's just keep it all the way 100. You talking about when you get to talking about Oprah and even what Bill Cosby used to be. Okay, we talking about the black boule.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. See. I don't know. Sometimes I dive all the way in. I'm gonna foul you with this. We talk about the black boule. We talking about the bootlickers of the Illuminati. You feel me? So that's where you got and think about it. Bill Cosby got ostracized from that clique. He was part of the clique for a little minute, and the reason why he got ousted because he got too big for his britches and tried to buy a network.
Mm-hmm.
You can be a part of the network. You can't buy one, nigga.
They put you back in your prospective place.
Oprah's protected. Right. You can go get you can go make your own, but you can't buy our shit. Good luck with your own. That's why Oprah good. She was able to buy her own network and create her own shit.
We're gonna give it to you, but long as you don't,
and you better make sure that you go about. You better make sure you follow our narrative.
Mm-hmm.
Look at bootlickers like Roland Martin.
Man, come on, man.
He on YouTube and ain't got his own damn opinion.
And that's what I was saying about the Shannon Sharpe situation. I don't feel like he didn't apologize because he wanted to.
He got lucky with that woke Cat Williams interview. He didn't want it. He didn't want that woke shit on his that real awake, not woke, awake shit.
Mm-hmm. And then that shit, like an interview like Cat Williams, puts you at like with the success of that interview, you'll never duplicate that again.
Now that's like Usher's Confessions album.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll speak on that later because I got a lot to say about that shit.
Okay.
I feel, hey, we're gonna get back in this, but I feel like Usher played his whole album playlist at the fucking Super Bowl, and in the time that he did that shit, R. Kelly would have did his shit, and we still would have had about 100 songs.
Yeah.
Left.
I mean, somebody asked me what I say, man, that shit was trash, man.
You know what? Just because of the fact that I'm bitter about the fact that R. Kelly locked up, and that's his Super Bowl shit, I'm shitty. But Usher didn't do horribly. I mean, he a 40-something-year-old man, so his dance moves ain't as crisp. I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say. He ain't hitting them moves like he was hitting them moves.
No. Then goddamn Jermaine Dupri come out there like Oompa Loompa.
No, he looked like Boss Baby, bro. The little black Boss Baby. Okay. The best thing, the best thing that I saw on that stage was old beautiful caramel complected her. Oh, MG. Oh shit. That was it for me. That they could have put her out there and I'd have been cool. But yeah, but Cube, look, they've been fucking with Cube ever since he did the Big Three.
Yeah.
They've been fucking with him, and then he tried.
He went and met with Trump. He was with Trump.
Yeah, he did the contract with America, and he literally met with Trump. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Which we've gotten to this point to where if you feel the society, like if you feel a certain way, ain't no need to even hear from the motherfucker on the other side. We already made our opinion. So if you go over there and try to talk to this motherfucker, you a traitor. Now, if we look at this interview, look at the two people we got in this interview right now. Okay? We got Ice Cube and we got Tucker Carlson.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Tucker Carlson, to me, has put himself in the position that you remember I talk about how journalism used to be back when I was coming up with your Tom Brokaw's and your Barbara Walters, Peter Jennings, and all that shit.
Yeah.
He's that guy. He's the last of a dying breed. He will actually go and do an interview. Him and Hannity, that's all I fucking see. Maybe Gutlib or some shit. But he's the only one I'll see that actually go out there and stand on business. And not on bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So for him to, the people that he's interviewing at this particular point in history is very key to history. You know what? I would have loved for him or somebody from, maybe Fox or something to have done the R. Kelly interview instead of fucking CBS. Wrong answer, goddamn.
Right.
I need somebody that's going to call this shit down the middle. Now, when it comes to Cube, he did the contract with America. He done pissed a lot of motherfuckers off. Because you got people, you see it on a small scale on YouTube. Well, why are you going over there and talking to him? You know what? On the Provoked Thoughts podcast, you know who I would love to do a motherfucking interview with? Angelo Clary. You know who else I would love to get? Alice Clary. You know who else I would love to get? Larry McGee. I got some tough ass motherfucking questions. So when you get a Tucker Carlson that's willing to go all the way to fucking Russia, interview Vladimir Putin, and at the same time, this is the same type of man that you see right here can do a sound interview and a coherent interview with an Ice Cube. You better pay attention to what the fuck going on, man.
And also letting Ice Cube talk. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Not interrupting and trying to fact check a motherfucker at every turn. Oh, that's a lie. There's no
right.
There's
right.
No that.
Ain't leading the questions off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we'll put the link in the chat as soon as this video over. I'll drop the link down as soon as this video over.
The child who didn't do good at all. What you talking about? But I would love to interview the other side. And I get the answers to the questions before they fucking take the test. I wouldn't even give a fuck. You know what? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, everybody. Cause see, we Kelly biased. You know, the reason why last night the halftime sucked is because we're really like that ain't even Usher shit. Truth be told, I'd have been more satisfied if they had Chris Brown ass up there.
Yeah, but the thing is, you know, you take away Lil Jon, you take away Alicia Keys, you take away
R. Kelly could have did the halftime show and not a motherfucker would have been on the goddamn stage.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I like Confessions album. I like Let It Burn and you know these, you know, but at the same time, it just wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. But let's listen to see what Cube got to say.
Yeah, let Tucker and Ice Cube let us bring us back into this shit.
That I've done or said to her.
Have you noticed that it is more controversial to criticize Oprah than to burn the American flag?
Really?
Seems that way. I've never heard anybody criticize Oprah. Do you think it's political or do you think it's deeper than that? I mean, you're not like a right winger.
No.
You don't even seem that political.
No, I'm not really. I'm pretty much, you know, just want to do right by the people, you know. So if that comes through political means, that comes through the private sector, wherever it comes, you know, I'm down to work with whoever's down to do something right for the people.
So I remember reading you say something along the lines of, I didn't vote for Trump. I'm not a Trump voter. You actually attacked Trump at one point, but you were willing to meet with Trump. Do you think that crossed the line?
I think some people didn't like that, but I think it's idiotic. You know, enemies meet.
Right.
You know, they talk. I'm pretty sure there's some communication between Russia and the Ukraine right now. Somebody's on the phone talking to somebody, trying to come up with a solution. So we just got to talk. That's the only way we're going to work this out. You know, I know when the talking stops, the fighting starts. You know, a lot of people, they, you know, think I'm a, you know, Republican. I'm a right winger.
Can y'all still hear that?
Yeah, I can hear it.
I muted my mic, so I wanted to make sure y'all can still hear.
Oh yeah, we good to go.
Okay.
To come up with a solution. So we just got to talk. That's the only way we're going to work this out. You know, I know when the talking stops, the fighting starts. You know, a lot of people, they, you know, think I'm a, you know, Republican. I'm a right winger. Just because I was willing to speak to the Trump administration, I mean, and I was willing to speak with the Biden administration as well, you know.
Have you?
One guy in the administration, but it didn't go anywhere. You know, it was basically a, you know, take my temperature kind of call. We'll get to it, like, but you know, they never got to it or never planned to. Matter of fact, the guy left the administration, so you know, after talking to him for a year or so, he was gone, and then, you know, we were left really with no one to continue the conversations.
What do you think of Biden?
I don't think he's given the people who put him in exactly what they thought they were going to get from him.
His most loyal voters, according to the polls anyway, are Black voters, particularly Black women.
Mm-hmm.
And those numbers don't seem to change. So no matter what happens or doesn't happen. So do you expect they ever will change?
You know, whether they become independents and not vote for anybody who's not bringing it, you know, it's like people want your vote. they have to do something to earn it. If they don't earn it, why are you going down there and pulling that lever?
Because the other side hates you. That's the pitch they make. We may suck, but the other side hates you.
You're supposed to dance with the person you brought.
Yeah.
You know? And the person that brought you to the dance, you guys are supposed to dance together. And if that doesn't happen, you got to go find another dancing partner before the night is up and the music stops.
What do you think of Kamala Harris?
I mean, obviously she's a great politician to be able to become the vice president of the country. I don't know how effective she is at her job.
What's your view of the police at this point?
It's the same, you know. They it really is, you know. It's like looking at, like, what's your view of the military? Like, they're the military. They're always gonna be the military. If I asked you this in 1946, you'd be like, they're the military.
Yeah.
So it's a fraternity. It's an organization that does things a certain way. And I think their philosophy sometimes is detrimental to the people they're serving, because I think cops have a win and make it home philosophy. Win whatever battles you have in the street, make it home at night. And that's actually the most important thing. And everything else, people's rights, doing things the right way, you know, being totally fair and square all the time and not, you know, being a little aggressive, you know, all that comes second to win the encounter, make it home at night. And you can't really fault somebody for thinking that way as a police officer, but that's the philosophy. So everything else comes second to that. So guy might not care if he violated your rights. He's gonna win this encounter. He's gonna make it home tonight. And that's all that matters. And sometimes I think that's what we see is an organization hell-bent on winning, and not a fraternity or organization hell-bent on upholding the law and doing everything right or by the book, so to speak.
Yep.
Yeah. And it's just the nature of that fraternity.
Maybe of organizations.
Yeah, you know, it's they come with a philosophy, and you know, you can try to buck it if you want to, but more than likely they're gonna get you out the way and stay in formation.
Look here, man. Look here, damn it. Let me tell you something. If Ice Cube don't need to be protected at all motherfucking times, if we ain't looking at somebody who probably could be a potential future president, I don't know what the fuck we looking at. You know, I'm heavy into giving a person their flowers, man. One thing that I can say that actually came out of Ice Cube mouth, so they might have been scripted or whatever. And this was the first time you ever heard him in the acting guild or whatever. Either they don't know, don't show, or don't even care about what's going on in the hood. And listening to his commentary and his rap, if you really listen and get past all the fact that it was gangster rap and all that shit, man, that man gave us commentary on our situations. He's very aware of the state of the black people.
Facts.
Extremely aware of the fact that we need to, in order to get any results, you got to deal with everybody. You got to, ain't what the fuck he looked like talking to Joe Biden when Joe Biden can't even talk to his fucking self. And you don't talk to Donald Trump. Now, what sense is that? That's emotional bullshit.
And his meeting with Donald Trump is like it came right around the same time Donald Trump was doing the pardons and all that different shit
But
right there.
I bet you it went better than the shit that he dealt with them fuckers over there on the fucking on the left. I'm sure.
Well, it showed you. Like you say, if he was a part of the go along, get along, you know, he still would be available on these different platforms.
Absolutely.
But like,
how can the man that brought you God dog it, bought you fucking Friday and the next Friday, the barbershop fucking series, the Are We
you invite the people,
the Are We There Yet series. You thought that this man was so motherfucking good at his fucking job. You made him triple X. You made him triple X.
What's up, my brothers?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Oh man, what's going on, man? They done put a little salary cap on the little old gig, man. So I can't get them 12 and 13 no more for now. They done got pissed off at somebody. You know how somebody get to snitching and then they mess it up for everybody. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
Why the fuck can't I make no money and this motherfucker got all these houses?
Yeah, you know how it go, man. But
you're lazy.
Give me.
You don't want to go to work. That's why.
Yeah, give me time to get on here with my boys and do a little chit chatting and everything as to what's going on and everything.
But
man.
What up, Lex?
What's up with it, baby?
He said they invite the cast members that participate in the movie, but don't send me no invite.
Oh yeah, they done did that to him a couple of times. They did that shit on The View. They offered they did it on Oprah. They did the whole barbershop cast. I'm talking about even Dinka's motherfucking ass.
Well, you know why they do it that way, because he's one of the ones that's outspoken, and when you outspoken, they feel like you a threat or you trouble to their little old genre, or they little old the boule or whatever the case may be. So that's the way you gotta look at it.
To me, you know who would be so fucked up right now if they were still alive, bro? Pac. They motherfuckers would be hating the shit.
Oh, Pac would be banned. Pac would be banned from.
Pac would be a Trump supporter, nigga.
What up,
He'll
Malik?
be telling it like it is.
Hey, what's going on, good people?
What's going on?
What's up? What's up with it, Lee?
I'm gonna make this real sweet and short. Y'all touched on a lot of good points on here. Before somebody say it, I'm gonna say it to you. Vi, I brought your name up in some commentary earlier, and I hope those who listen get it to your platform, because I think that you could be at the head of the round table and kind of bring grown folks to be grown folks. So I'm gonna say it that way. Second, I think a lot of times, especially as you were saying, my brother, our people are afraid to own our own stuff. Like a lot of things that we know we did, we want to pin on other people. It's hard to take self-accountability, but it's easier to point the finger and say, oh, such and such is the reason. The reason most of the time is you, because either you are afraid or you failed to execute your plan. Ice Cube has been dropping jewels for the longest time. And the thing that makes Ice Cube so dangerous to those who don't like outspoken people is because Ice Cube is like Farrakhan. He doesn't articulate like Farrakhan, but he's strategic in what he says. If you pay close attention, he doesn't say anything that's off the cuff. So he always keeps the same demeanor, the same composure. And that's what makes people afraid to let him voice his opinion, because he's merely saying his opinion. Why not help the people, like we say? If we put it in the hands of the people, now the people have a chance to make a cognitive decision. Why not everybody keep making decisions for them? Why keep giving them limited information? So I think that's one thing that makes Ice Cube deadly. Because another person that's deadly to me that don't nobody say nothing about is Common. If you listen to some of the things Common says and his intellect and his insight, Common make you think like, ooh, okay. But, you know, I'm a little older, so I kind of been around and I pay attention to certain things. And certain things I just put on the back burner for a later date. And about that halftime show, I think Usher did what everybody wanted Usher to do. He sung what was hot. He brought out who he knew he could get a response out of from the crowd. And most of all, he wanted to stir up some type of controversy because everybody been talking about the little half embrace he did behind Alicia Keys.
Alicia Keys, yeah, that's the work boyfriend.
Look, more than the show.
Hey, that was the equivalent of pulling out Janet Jackson's titty.
Yeah.
But for those of us who really watched that, how many of y'all saw that play as it played out? Because that Super Bowl was scripted. That's it. I have never seen a more high-paid group of actors in my lifetime.
It needed to be close. Look, let's just be real. I said something on this live a while ago on one of Big Vibes lives. I was like, look, football, the referees are looking a whole lot like the referees in WWE because they turn their head and don't see certain shit, but then they see everything on this side. So, of course, I sit up there and when it was 10-3, I'm like, man, look, ain't no way in the fuck Kansas City losing this game. It's going to look like it, but they not finna lose it.
I said that, man. The whole I said, man,
they know how to dance.
For San Francisco to have the ball as much as they did and not scoring, I say, man, this gonna happen just like it happened in Buffalo, like it happened in Baltimore. It's gonna happen the same way in the Super Bowl. I say, and then I say, depending on the ratings, is that's why the game went into overtime. The ratings was high.
Have you ever seen a commercial lineup like that?
Trash.
Hell no. You're the worst Super Bowl commercial.
Trash, agenda-filled bullshit.
Listen.
And did you see the fucking all the they talking about Jesus and same-sex relationships?
Agenda-filled
I'm not going to say the commercials was trash, but I paid close attention to how much Vegas and the powers that be had their hand in that. And if you think I'm lying, all the commercials up until the one I'm going to give you now, everything else didn't take the cake. When I saw the Dunkin' Donut commercial with the star-studded cast of top-notch actors that was in that,
Tom Brady
was like,
and all them.
But this what set it off for me, and I was done. Where have you ever seen a 90-second commercial for Verizon with just Beyoncé? And if you, hold on. If you pay close attention, after the commercial, the first people they cut to was Beyonce and Jay-Z in the top-notch presence. I say, oh my God. Verizon paid $60 million for that commercial.
Who in the fuck, first of all, is pretending to be Beyonce?
Well, look.
Who is that lady? That ain't Beyonce, bro.
Well, listen, not even who pretending. Look at how many people now, especially women, gonna run out.
Oh shit, what happened to my man? Where he at?
Malik's still here?
Yeah. You got a bunch of people, women, that ran out this morning and they want Verizon phones.
All because of Beyonce.
Just because the Beehive did a Verizon commercial.
So look, let me say, this is how powerful women are to other women, and I tell people like the only reason why we looking at old, feeble, crip keeping ass Joe Biden as a president is because they waved Kamala Harris in front of black women's fucking faces, and they couldn't think of shit else but the fact that Kamala Harris was black. But if they literally did their research, a lot of your black men are in jail because of Kamala Harris. So you went for a motherfucker that broke your families up, that perpetuated everything that we trying to fight against out here as men.
She ain't did shit. She ain't did shit for the community, but tear down the community with that old bullshit she did, running around with hot sauce on her purse and talking about she used to dub Too Short tapes and shit. You a damn lie.
You was Montel Williams' fuck buddy.
Joe Biden say, I mean not Joe Biden, but Judge O'Brien say she was like a Debbie Does Dallas. She fucked her way to the top. Excuse my French.
Hell, she ain't got a brain in her head. She a biscuit head, man.
Yep.
Yeah, but I mean, I was tripping though, man, with the commercial shit though, and I saw the man, cleaning the, they took the Bible and tried to make it into a commercial, but they had this sexuality shit mixed with it, man. That shit just rubbed me the wrong way.
Of course, because see, the left side is literally trying to pollute religion, bro. That shit ain't got nothing to do with God, man.
Yeah, we were doomed when they took prayer out of school. Ever since then, it's been a downhill thing. Been like diarrhea. Just everything going down fast.
Craziness, man.
Man, I'm gonna tell y'all something that was so ironic a few days ago. I mean, one day we was sitting, we was watching, we had watched Roots or whatever. Yeah, we watched some other movie. It was something we were just watching like Black history stuff on YouTube and things like that. So my daughter was sitting there. She was like, she said, "What's a Negro?" I was like, "Huh?" She's like, "What's a Negro?" I'm like, "You don't know what a Negro is? You're 7 years old." I say time has really changed. I think I knew what a Negro was when I was probably in like kindergarten, first grade, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, man, it was just I'm just sitting there looking like, damn, did she just ask what is a Negro? So this, and I'm saying that to say this is even furthermore proof that this racism shit is taught.
Exactly.
At home. This is shit that is taught at home. That's a taught behavior.
And a lot of people only do what they're taught. Killing, everything. It's all your reflection of what you've been taught or what you've seen. So the status quo is we're gonna get rid of all the school books and we're gonna teach them gender. So now you go to school and your kid come home, and I'm gonna tell y'all this here. This was probably maybe 10 years ago. I was dating this lady, and she told me that her daughter came home. You know how kids, they come home, they be excited. They probably, I guess she was probably maybe either not elementary, but probably maybe junior high, I would imagine. She told me her daughter came home and she said, "Mom, guess what?" And her words were, "My teacher said that I have COCK. And all I did was look at her like, wait a minute, what did she say? She said, yeah, she said that.
COCK?
I said, wait a minute, hold on, man. She said, yeah, she said this, or she said she went to the school and charged the teacher and asked her why she tell her daughter that. And she said, well, I told all the female students that this is what they have. So I guess they were trying to teach sex education. But I remember when we had sex education, it wasn't that broad. It wasn't broad like that. But she came out and said that, and the daughter came home and told the mother. So that's a discussion that in the PTA meeting, why are you teaching or trying to teach kids about body parts at that early age? And the same thing is going on now. You want to try to have a gender day where, okay, you can pretend to be a man or a boy. So the whole situation in the system is just all jacked up, man. It's all jacked up.
Mm-mm. Yeah, you know, but you ain't never lied, man. You know, and truth be told, your whole conversation is right wing and conservative.
Yep.
Right wing conservative conversation. This is the shit that you don't want. You don't want to send your kid off to school with a fucking lunchbox. With all the shit that you done bought them fucking Jordans for a kid, $140 fucking dollars. Not to mention the outfit damn near $100. You know, and you got enough of them to last the kid for about a month to where they don't be getting roasted and shit. And then you got to worry about when they get to school, some teacher that don't know who the fuck they are trying to convince your kid that they don't know who the fuck they are. That's a problem. I ain't gonna even fucking front. Ice Cube can say he ain't on the right. I'm not far right, but shit, I done moved over to the right side of the line. Give a fuck.
A lot of
Big I know it. I don't give a fuck. And I'm standing in it. Let you know. I don't give a fuck. I'm standing in it. I'm standing in it.
A lot of that stuff they be bickering about, even with some of the headlines that they put on TV, they talk about one another. This person, this politician here, he said this and that, but are you going to vote for this person because they really this and that or the other? I mean, everybody going back and forth with everybody, but what's the solution to the problem that's at hand that we've been talking about and stressing about over the years, or even before we were able to vote, before our ancestors? What are the problems that y'all trying to solve? Y'all ain't trying to solve nothing. Y'all just trying to get a vote, and once you get in there, we try to holler at you. Oh, I'll do it on the next term, or we'll talk about it. Biden getting there, he ain't talking about nothing. He can't even keep his eyes open long enough to even talk about nothing. He blinking and dozing off, tripping over stuff, falling up the stairs, falling down the stairs.
Invisible handshakes.
Right.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean,
I sat up here and I thought about it, you know, because you got, you know what, my thing is this, Lex and Big Five. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for any fucking thing.
Right.
So, motherfucker, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I had a female that I used to fuck with reach out to me because I put a banner up on Facebook saying African Americans for Trump. And she's like, I was just reaching out to you because I just wanted to just try to convince you to just take that down. I don't understand why. I'm like, because I'm an African American for Trump. Well, do you support him? No, I support me. People don't even understand. It's about what I want as a person in this country, what I need as an individual, what I want for my grandchild or grandchildren or whatever I'm gonna have in this country, what they're gonna need, how we're gonna sustain. How are we gonna sit up here and allow for the border to be open for not only Mexicans but fucking Scandinavians, for motherfucking for fucking Bolivians, for Uzbekistanians, for for fucking you know what I'm saying, roast techians, whatever the fuck they is, to bring their asses over here, and we don't know who the fuck they are.
I call them scam likely. The scam likely people.
We don't even know who the fuck they are. And then our raggedy ass fucking administration, instead of the money that they should be giving us, that they taxed us for stimulus checks. You got over 2 million motherfuckers that you giving free money to. You can't give it to the citizens that earn their fucking keep, that pay your fucking salary. We can't get shit. You barely even want to give us our tax refund.
Yeah, I concur. I concur with that.
We can't get food stamps, but a motherfucker can come here without any type of fucking vetting. My name is fucking Elian Gonzalez. Oh, you back? Here's a card.
And you can bring your spouse with you, and they ain't gonna be trying to question you or tell you
well your with another $1,000 on that bitch.
Mm-hmm.
So now they can go rent a fucking house, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a backyard, a fucking front yard, and a fucking park inside of your fucking house garage. This is what they can get off the backs of us that's busting our asses every day.
Mm-hmm.
That's going and working our asses off, dealing with motherfuckers, dealing with fucked up ass bosses, dealing with companies. Oh, we're diverse and we don't mind if a man wears a fucking dress and flip-flops and to work and throw everybody the fuck off. We don't care.
Mm-mm.
This is what we're doing. This is what we're dealing with. People don't understand that shit, Lex. People don't, you know, when Big Five, you know, we have these conversations and shit, you know, it's crazy as fuck because I look at Cube and I know that they started fucking with this man.
No, they did.
When he started making money and people realized, look, I'm gonna tell you something. People realized a long time ago on NBA 2K that the motherfucking fun ain't in playing 5-on-5. It's going to the park playing 3-on-3.
Uh-huh.
When a motherfucker realized that, and you realize that a half-court 3-on-3 game expands a black man's career because he ain't got to run up and down a motherfucking court.
That's when it became a problem.
That's when it became a problem. When you can get an Amari Stoudemire, when you can get a Sean Kemp, when you can get all these people that you didn't want to pay no motherfucking more and give them a motherfucking check. You know what I'm saying? Some shit that was cool it's cool as fuck.
Mm-hmm. But when you don't have creative control over it, then we're gonna block it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If you're not willing to sell us the blueprint, then we just gonna block you from it existing.
Fuck with them because they fuck with Ice Cube, man. And until he did that shit and tried to franchise himself outside of being the norm without the permission of the elites, that was a fucking problem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they got to have their hands in it some kind of way.
As long as he was doing what New Line Cinema wanted him to fucking do, he was fine. As long as he was doing what the record labels wanted him to do, he was fucking fine. But the moment that he decided he wanted to be his own fucking man, and they realized that if he tried to be his own man, we can't get that Friday money. We can't get that ride along money. Ice Cube is a money maker.
Mm-hmm.
You made this man Triple X. You know he a money maker.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
You know what it is.
In most cases, they call it conflict of interest because here, we're gonna let you make some money, but don't you dare step out on your own and make money for yourself. We don't like that shit.
Outside of him being a gangster rapper, you ain't never heard of Ice Cube being caught up in no type of controversy, sexual assault, none of that bullshit. He a stand-up nigga.
That's what they don't like, fam. They don't like you to do stuff like that. And then when they can't find nothing to get you on, that make it more matter.
He a stand-up dude that ain't finna even fuck with y'all. See, a lot of times they get these motherfuckers because they already got something on them.
Mm-hmm.
And a motherfucker, and it's a lot of people that do anything for $1. It's a lot of people that do anything to keep from carrying their motherfucking ass to jail.
Yes, sir.
So for me, and we gonna segue into what we all came in for. So for me, when it comes to a motherfucker like R. Kelly to say I'm gonna stand on my box, not guilty, god damn it, and I could have been out today. Could have been out now, but chose to say I'm gonna ride this shit out. It gives me another reason to say, why would a man risk his fucking whole entire life when he could have been on the streets? And then you got this lady. Oh shit, yeah, I saw these pictures. Oh shit, what the fuck? Oh shit, look at that luggage under this young lady's eyes. Why you put that shit up here? Why you fucking with me, Big Five?
Who was that?
Let's say who is that? Let's say who is that? Look at it, dog. Who the fuck is that lady?
Lex said, who is that?
Why she look like Pickle Rick from Rick and Morty?
God damn.
Lex said, who is that? Oh, holler.
She look crazy in the motherfucker, bro.
Man, what in the fuck going on?
Damn.
Is that before? Is that after she left Dubai? Before she went to Dubai?
Anytime, her looking like this is giving Dre and Kelly action, bro.
Hey, Derek, Lex said, who the fuck is that?
I know, right? The Crypt Keeper.
Damn, fam. That's why I said that. Is that before Dubai? After Dubai? Because damn, man, shit.
What? Lex said, who the fuck is that?
She should have never lied on Kel. She still be in the motherfucking penthouse. Damn.
Lex said, who the fuck is that?
That's for real though, man. Shit. God damn.
Oh,
hey y'all, look, I'm gonna hit you with one of the first ever legal terms I learned. And this was probably in about maybe kindergarten or the fucking first grade. And it goes a little something like this. U-G-L-Y. You ain't got no alibi. You ugly. You ugly.
Damn, I'm still looking at this picture though, man. Shit, I just can't see it, man. What the fuck happened?
U-G-L-Y. You ain't got no alibi. You ugly.
God damn.
The fuck?
Ooh-wee.
What is this?
I'm looking closer and closer, and man, shit.
Damn, she look like she might be part alien and shit.
Damn, Lord.
Hey, but recently she been trying to get her a media presence, and motherfuckers ain't going. You trying to sing song? Where the album at? It's been 5 years, baby girl. Where your album at that your daddy said you had?
Oh, you better be careful.
God dog.
Cause it might turn around on you.
Hey.
You better be careful what you do to me.
Hey.
Cause somebody might do it to you.
Hey, Big Five. Hey, 5 years ago, didn't know you look like this. Wait a minute. 5 years ago, you didn't know you look like this. Like some hot garbage. Like some hot garbage. Ah, shit. Wait a minute.
Damn.
Man, hey, look, I wouldn't hit that.
I would love to hear what progress. I love to hear what Progress got to say about that.
Yeah, man, that shit just really just. I'm really baffled by that shit, man, because I really didn't know who the fuck that was.
Look,
That ain't no bullshit. I didn't know who the fuck that was, man, until y'all said shit.
Hey, that's a motherfucker that ain't eating top shelf, that ain't wearing top shelf makeup, that ain't dressing top shelf, that ain't got a makeup. She the type of bitch need a makeup artist. You need an artist. You can't just be in your own little vanity mirror in your bathroom. You need a motherfucker that got skills, that got a degree, goddamn it, to get that shit together. You need a motherfucker airbrush kit.
Now who show was the old girl on when they made her like a little girl? Oh, was that the Gayle King or was that somebody else show?
They put a motherfucking hair in a ponytail in a minute and some bob. They don't even give a fuck. You know that side ponytail to be like on the left.
Yeah.
They do that shit in a minute. They don't give a fuck.
Shit. Man, they got this girl. She looking like goddamn old girl on what was her name on Set It Off? Queen Latifah.
Harlem
The skinny
Night,
version.
Motherfucker looking like Wanda off Harlem Night. I mean Wanda off of Holiday Heart.
Yeah. God damn.
Shit. Y'all motherfuckers ain't shit.
That girl done, boy.
He said, baby love, my baby love.
If life been what they say if life been kicking my ass was a person. That's it.
Somebody said eating crack for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. God damn.
That's what it look like. Look at how bubbly her nose is. That's a cocaine nose. You see that shit? look at her nose. Look at her nose on the left. Look at her nose on the right. That's a cocaine nose. That's that.
Ain't that what they said she was doing down in Dubai?
That's what
she was doing in Trump Tower.
Joycelyn out of her ass and put crack vials on Instagram. Damn it! What you mean?
Damn. So she was hitting that sheetrock, huh?
Hey, been knowing she been on crack for 4.5 years, brother.
Ooh, she got a lot of miles on that nose. Then shit. God damn.
No, you can't trust the junkie. That's why she took them 300 racks.
Damn. She young as hell doing that shit. She starting off young. What the fuck?
Her daddy sold her for some bricks. Stepdaddy.
She went from sugar to shit.
Stepdaddy. So you ain't my daddy. Shut up. Stepdaddy. That nigga.
Yeah, that's cold blooded, that boy. She 20. She ain't even 30 years old, is she?
No, hell no. She got a long way from 30.
She look like she about to hit her fucking 50th.
Yeah.
Damn.
Close to 60.
I wouldn't piss nothing about her ass was on fire, bro. Be like, never mind. Shit. If I boy, I'd be like, I done fucked around and catfish.
Shit, that's guilt and everything else and nerves and everything. That shit eating her ass up.
And you never know, fuck around in Dubai, she might have fucked around and got that nasty woman's disease.
Well, yeah. She messing with that. She was in the room with that Caucasian cat down there, whatever the fuck he is. He done told it on her ass, stole what?
Snorting that powder.
Mm-hmm. Down there fucking around with fake ass George Michael down there and shit.
He say a teacher that things I don't want to learn. Shit. Where y'all making
might be that
shit?
That appeal coming up on the 22nd, so that damn appeal might be wearing the shit out of her ass. She thinks she gonna get caught up like Jim Derrick got his ass. He gonna lose some weight in a minute here. They gonna have his ass scared too.
That fat fucker feed off himself for a lifetime. A lifetime. I swear.
God damn. They got her looking like a goddamn Tubi character.
Hey, Big Vibe.
Roll
this motherfucking bean footage you teasing me with.
All right. Let's get it, man.
Situation with that, because I know some people feel like, R. Kelly, he took that song from you and
Shout
he
out
put T.I. and
Arkansas
T-Pain
Law,
on it.
man.
Yeah, so we
we go to Chicago. Well, did I go to Chicago before? Yeah, okay. So I might have this mixed up. I don't know if we went to Chicago because Chris came with me to Chicago when I went to go rock with Kels and Vibe. And then we went to play basketball, the infamous R. Kelly stories in Chicago. You know, he don't pass the ball to nobody, keep the gym open all night, you know, after the club, more basketball. But either way it went, flew to Chicago to vibe with Kels, because he's one of those producer songwriters that, you know, the record comes better, you know, if you get a feel for you, kick it with you, understand what type of artist you are, so that he can kind of write from your perspective, you know what I mean? And so Lil Ronnie, you know, still my man, shout out to Ronnie, he got Kels on the phone, like, yo, I got the opportunity, we can work with Kels. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, nigga, like, you serious? They R. Kelly on the phone. I'm like, get the stop fucking playing. Because we working on my album at the time. We at his house and we working nonstop, right? We hands on. And at the time, JD was a part of it. But this is the first time where I'm stepping out on my own. So this shit feel good. I want to prove to my pops that I can do this shit with him or without him. It don't matter. It's a win-win. So, but Jermaine was definitely a part of this album. We're going to get to that in a minute. But Kel was like, yo, what's up, Al? Like, you know, like, check this out. This Rob, you know, we gonna do something real special. You know, we gonna get in the studio and we gonna make this thing happen like that. You know, that's how he be talking and shit. So right. I'm like, yo, we said, you know, I'm thinking, you know, how we gonna, you know, put this thing together. And give me a minute. I got the beat from Ronnie. I'm gonna put something together. Give me about like 10 minutes. I'm gonna call y'all back and we should have something. That's exactly how I went. Boom, he hang up. You know, I'm me, but a lot of people don't know I'm a big fan of R&B music. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of my records got categorized as like R&B hip hop. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, man, what are you gonna do to this beat? Because the beat's so special. My call back like, I got it. Oh, just made a baby in it. And that's a boy. It's a boy. We got it in. I mean, this motherfucker called back quick. You know what I'm saying? Right. So when we got the record back, my mind blown, because me and Ronnie was sitting here trying to work on this record, like we knew the beat was special. We knew it was a single, but we wanted it. Sometimes you hear a beat and you like, this shit gotta be perfect. The words gotta match because we know it's a hit, but now the words gotta go to it. When that motherfucker sent that shit back and said, I'm a flirt. As soon as I see her walk up in the club, I'm a flirt. Sometimes when I'm with my chick on the low, I'm a flirt. And how he did it, I say, yo, this nigga's a genius. I'm like, yo, this nigga is the greatest R&B singer of all time. Like, you know what I mean? All the extra crazy shit. You know, of course, we don't agree with all of that. But for me, I judge off of talent. I go by, I don't care. In between these walls of this studio and this microphone, the nigga is the greatest nigga to do this shit. And I seen it with my own eyes. I mean, this motherfucker wrote I'm a flirt with my pictures hanging up in the booth, bruh. This nigga had on a do-rag and a jersey dressed like me. This, I gotta become Bow Wow. I gotta be Bow Wow to do this. I gotta be Bow Wow. And the nigga did it like this shit was crazy, bro. No cap. Like, and when he sent it back, I do my verses. We send it back, Rob, like, tell that he can't say that now because I say some shit like that in my verse. He gonna have to rewrite that shit now. And I ain't gonna do it for him. He got it. And so he sent it back. So I had to rewrite my shit, touch it up. We sent it back, Rob, like, all right, it's a go. And from there it was on. So that song was placed on my Price of Fame album. It was, yeah, my fifth album was on my Price of Fame album. So then
underrated album.
Yep. So then Kels calls and he's like, yo, what y'all gonna do with that record? Because Shorty Like Mine was the first single. So boom, I'm coming off a #1 record with Chris Brown. So I'm like, JD, I think the perfect single was the song with me and Kels, because now I'm getting older. I got the ladies on lock. Nigga can't fuck with me when it comes to the ladies. They can't. Just can't. I got this shit. Now let me enter that next level of maturity. If I align myself with this nigga, and you know he got the lady, and we ain't got to talk about his body work for the ladies. It gives me that edge that I need, that grown look that I need. And now Bow Wow is, but now you with the big dogs. You go from the hottest young nigga, Chris Brown. Now I'm about to hit y'all niggas with a banger with the nigga Kills. It's like, it's undefeated. And at the time, I'm like, you know, I was in a high profile relationship at the time. And I'm also thinking what they gonna do. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, I want to seem like I'm having fun. I'm back. I'm single. This the perfect nigga to do this song with his Kills. The video, I'm envisioning the whole label like, nah, we want to go out of my system. And I'm like, nah, nah. Like, what I look like putting out a heartbreak record about a certain individual when that certain individual has already moved on and they in a new relationship, a public relationship. Why am I about to put out a heartbreak record about an individual when I should be celebrating being a young player? I'm back out here and I'm getting it popping. I'm Bow Weezy. Now I'm back and I hooked up with the big homie this time. I don't want to be looking like I'm over here crying because in reality, I'm really not. But this is how the world gonna perceive this shit if we go with this record. I got outvoted. You know, I think a little friction between me and Jermaine kind of started because I'm like, I think the nigga hating on me. He don't want to see me win. This is a hit. It came from me and my homeboy in his house, in his basement. We did this shit all by ourselves. And this was our moment to prove to JD in the world, like, I'm stepping out on my own. And I now what? You can't say I can't get one without, that's like God, rest his soul with Kobe. You can't say that Shaq shit no more. Nigga, I got two without him. So we can dead that. I don't need, you know what I'm saying? So that at that time, that's how I was feeling. And so Kels called and was like, yo, Nick ain't gonna use it. Man, I'm gonna just, I know a way I can get around it. I'm gonna just call it the remix. But he kept it gangster with me. He did. He said, yo, check this out, Val. This is what I'm gonna do. This is my plan. I said, okay. He said, but I can't take away that credit. This is your record. He gave me my writer's credit. I still eat off the record. You know what I mean? It's still a Bow Wow record. And if you look, even the one that I wasn't on, if you look on the Billboard charts, when we went #1, you still see S. Moss on there. You see S. Moss, Clifford Harris, Robert Kelly, and then you see Payne's name. So no matter what, I eat off the record. So it definitely, so I got a #1 with Kim.
Nigga say, I'm a flirt. Come on, that Bow Wow shit. Nigga, what you mean? Bow Wow been giving Kills his flowers, though.
Yeah, Bow Wow been standing on business about Kill ever since the growing up hip hop.
That nigga shit. How much you pay? How much they pay you loud, man?
Yeah.
Hey, that nigga say shit. Jermaine Dupri was shit. I know he was.
But I wanted people to take, I wanted people to pay attention to the pattern that he said R. Kelly had when he came to Chicago. They went to the club, left the club, went to the gym, left the gym, went to the studio, left the studio, went back to the gym.
Yeah.
How many people are gonna take to come out and say
the
amount of time this man spent in the gym and in the studio?
Right.
To be holding somebody hostage.
Yeah.
Most of the people that done work with him say this motherfucker be in the studio all the time. And if he's not in the studio, we playing basketball.
Let me say this, fam. Now I play ball. And I know when I'm through playing ball, I don't have a music career, but I work. And I know playing ball, when you get through playing ball, the last thing on your mind is trying to kidnap somebody to get some damn baked potato. That's the last thing on my damn mind. And that's straight up. That's the last thing. I want to take me a shower, get something to eat, and lay it down for a while. But all this stuff they talking about, he was playing basketball, kidnapping, and the kind of person he is, he's trying to work his craft and create these songs. There's no way possible. There's no way possible. So they can miss me with all that.
No. And for me, it's just like, damn, to hear these different artists to come out there and work with him. You hear the same thing from the B2K artists. They say when they work with him, say the man in the studio When they wasn't at the studio, they was at the gym playing basketball. K. Michelle say the man told her she couldn't leave the studio until they finished her album. He never did nothing inappropriate to her. She say, but he told her, I don't want you leaving because you are in your element right now. And if I let you leave and come back, you got to work your way back to that point.
Yep.
She said, so I was in the studio taking bird bath.
Yeah. I think he's from what we should all know from the type of person he is. He wants perfection, and if it's not right, he don't want to put it out. He don't want to just throw it out there like that. He want to make sure everything is perfect. And I feel that he wants the same from his people he work with. He wants perfection. So when they put it out, let the people decide if it's a hit or not. And everything that he's ever put his hands on, whether it be his own or somebody else's, has been a hit. And that's due to the work ethic that he had, and also the work ethic that he had put on the other people that he worked with. So I don't get it. I mean, there's not enough time in the day to do all the things they say he did. Because I know for myself, I ain't trying to do all that crap. Even if that was the case, there's not enough time in the day. You got somebody tied up. How you gonna have somebody tied up and you playing ball and you kind of record, and then they ain't even ask for, okay, if he doing all this, who watching the people he's supposed to have tied up? Don't they got to have a break too? Don't they? They got somebody. They got to have a different shift. Okay, I'm gonna do 12 hours, then I'm gonna have somebody do the other 12 hours. That don't even make sense.
I mean, I even seen a clip recently of him, Leah in the studio recording, and he in there working with her, and she's singing, and he telling, look, I need for you to do it, do it this, that's everything good right here, but when you get right here, I need you to do it like this. Boom, boom, they're making hit. Now, this man make hit records. Bow Wow say when the man had my pictures all around the studio. Now, where did you hear that at? When the chaos say when Michael Jackson, when he wrote for Mike, he said I had Moonwalker playing on the TV. He said I had Michael Jackson posters all over my studio. He said because I wanted to put myself in that element. I wanted to take on that person persona.
Yeah, man. Yep. I just wish more people would have spoken out back then and not worry about this this circus of I might get in trouble or might get a spank. Man, I got a call, man. Hold on.
All right. Yeah. So that was today's show, man. We touched on a lot of different things, but I most definitely want to thank everybody for coming. And like I always ask, if you care to donate to the channel, you can do so by Cash Apping me at Big Vile Opinion on Cash App. If you have any information that you would like to send to me, or you have a question that you would like to ask me, you can email me at bigvileopinion88@gmail.com. Just email me, message me with your question. I try my best to get back to you all and respond. If I can help y'all, if I can't help y'all, I try to figure out where I need to send you to. We on the road to February 22nd, 2024 is going down. Jennifer Bun Jean coming in at 120 pounds, going against the government that's overweighted. And she looking for a knockout. So, hey, man, get your tickets to this showdown. Get your tickets to this showdown because it's finna go down February 22nd, 2024. It's going down in a major way. This is something you don't want to miss. Also keep your eyes open for the lawsuit as well. If you're looking to get the information and all the latest updates with the case, head over to Instagram to Justice for RK on Instagram. And any documentations you're looking for, man, 100 times out of 100 is over there. That platform has been great as far as information goes. And let's just keep those prayers going up, that God just bless Blunt Jean to be able to go in there and do her thing on the 22nd, and everything else gonna fall in place as it should. What up, Larry? So, well, I'm finna get ready to get up out of here. I've been on for 2 hours. I really appreciate you all. I really enjoyed you guys, ladies as well. It's always fun, like you say, man. I don't like to see the black community tore down the way that it is, but at the same time, we gotta hold ourselves accountable. Also, we gotta hold each other accountable. Shannon Sharpe, Mike Epps, Corey Holcomb, all this thing, we all, all of us look alike. You know what I'm saying? We fighting to be in a space where we not even really welcome it. If these people aren't benefiting off of us. So, we fighting to be in a space where we wouldn't be if it wasn't for these people benefiting off of us. So, for us as people, say Big Vibe there, they changing the lawsuit update. Go to R. Kelly appeal where she pulled the documents. Okay. We'll definitely be going over there and check and see what's going on. I know the government responds to the document. All they responded was please deny the motion, please deny the motion, please deny the motion. But you would think with R. Kelly putting forward a lawsuit like that, they would expose who was Officer A, who was these other 60 officers, and so on and so forth. But they still protecting these people who violated this man privacy rights.
Exactly.
It don't make sense. So Lex, man, I appreciate you. I appreciate you most definitely, man. And Derek also, Malik also, everybody in the chat. If you like to donate to the channel, man. Like I say, Big Val Opinion at Cash App. Let's keep this thing going each and every day. I try to bring some diversity to the channel. We're talking about, different topics, but we know the focus is chaos, and we're going to keep doing our thing. We're going to keep say they have to give the name. Tasha was served January 11th. Okay.
We're moving.
We're moving forward, man. Progress. Progress. We staying focused and we making progress. It's going down. So I'm gonna head over to R. Kelly appeal and check some out. Check the information out. Thanks for putting that in the chat, Patricia, Darlene, everybody, man. I really appreciate you guys, and thanks you all for being members of the channel, and everyone else that's a member of the channel. Thank you all as well. We do have the Big Val Opinion shirts. Go to my community wall if you're looking to purchase a Big Val Opinion t-shirt, man. We still do have them available at $25 free shipment, man. Get over there, get you a t-shirt, man. And like I say, man, we're a family. We all gonna grow together. We all gonna get an understanding of what we've been witnessing for the last 5 years. It's finna go down. It's finna go down.
Yep. I'm gonna catch the replay on what I missed, because when I came on, y'all was already rocking and rolling. So I'm gonna catch the replay to what I missed, and go on, give me a little old good food, get some of this old good food y'all was serving a while ago.
Yeah, man. Yeah, make sure you catch it, man.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, I'm gonna holler at you on the next.
All right.
All right, bet.
All right, y'all. Everybody in the chat, man. Y'all, please be great. Be great.